Hi, my name is Aman. I joined Wellfinity almost a year ago, so roughly last March. And I joined them primarily because of my gut issues. So I had a lot of problems with digestion, with indigestion, acidity, and other related issues. And I remember feeling that this was pretty bad, and I didn't have any solutions for it. And I had gone through a lot of allopathic medicines and done a bunch of research and also a lot of tests with the doctors. But there was no solution. They just gave me antacids. And then I stumbled upon the Wellfinity program. So I spoke to Anurag for the first time at that time. And I remember the first conversation, he told me how antacids are bad for us, and how he could help me to actually get rid of that and help me with my acidity part through a well-structured program. So this was my motivation to join Wellfinity, and I signed up last year around March or April. And then given my plans to travel and I work abroad, so with all of that, they were very kind enough to give me some extension and make sure that I have all my supplements. I have my I am in a stable place. I can make my own food. I can change my lifestyle. So they gave me a good 1 month or so just to be they were very flexible about it. And I started it last May. So the program was very, very well structured. I had a few calls with the entire team. I had to fill up an entire form about my entire lifestyle, everything I have done so far, all the issues I've had so far, and what I want to achieve out of it. So they were very clear about that entire program. And the way it works is that I took up the 3-month program first, and in that I saw a lot of changes over time, right? So in the first week, the first 2 to 3 weeks, I noticed that my acidity had already reduced by a lot. In the first, I think 3 to 7 weeks, I realized that my indigestion issues were also started to fade away. And after the first 3 months program, I lost around 10 kilos of weight in a very healthy way, because I was just following their plans and I was having as much food as I could. Overall, I was feeling from a 2 on 10, I reached up to a 6 to 7 on 10. And that made me feel it was such a massive improvement that I have to go and do this again. Their plans include very, it's a very solid approach. So they won't just tell you about the food, but they'll also tell you about lifestyle factors. They will consider, they'll talk to me about this. That what time do you sleep, how much screen time do you have, or why. So if I give them a problem, right, let's say I can't sleep well, so then they'll go towards all the possible questions towards it. For example, what did you eat last? How long is it that you ate before you slept? How long is it before you use your phone before you slept? So a lot of these things like this, so they go around the entire process. They ask me as many things as they can, and then they come up with an idea. So the plan is also very similar to that, basically. So it's they will give you a suggested diet chart, but it's more about your lifestyle changes, and they focus a lot on that, about how healthy it is to have good sleep, to have good workouts, have sun exposure, have an amount of water every day, and all of these things. So it's very well planned. I had a WhatsApp group with them which was pretty much 24/7. So I could post my problems, I could say what can I eat, what can I not eat, all of these. And also they had monthly calls which were scheduled to make sure that they can get an update from me. And the good part is when I would get busy and not really respond in a group or not update them, they would ask me on a weekly, bi-weekly basis as well. So they would still follow up, which was more personalized. So they always were out there to be there and ask me how I'm feeling and how I'm doing. So overall, I did this for the first 3 months. I saw a lot of good results, and after the first 3 months, I realized I had gotten rid of my acidity. I saw a lot of good and positive changes. Of course, I had a long way to go, but I could see such drastic difference in the way I was, after the program versus before. So I had a great time, working with the team and figuring everything out. And of course, that was my motivation to continue as well. So now I've done 2 3-month programs already, and I'll be continuing this for another 3 or 6 months after this. So it's been a great journey so far. It's been extremely challenging, I must say, because it's not about just following or having a few supplements, but it's more changing your lifestyle. And the team at Wellfinity has been extremely helpful in making sure that I can actually follow this plan and I can do really well to achieve my goals. So I'm really happy, and I will continue with these guys, and I hope it helps anyone who's going through the same issues as me. So that's it. Thank you.